The Pacers are on the track for today's 10th race at Pocono. The James M. Lynch Memorial Pace for 3-year-old fillies. Number 1, Sweet Gal, owned by William Donovan, Mark Mullen, trainer Brett Pelling, driver Tim Tetrick. Tim Tetrick has won the Lynch 4 times before, most recently in 2019 with Stonebridge Soul. Sweet Gal, fresh off a win in Pennsylvania Sire Stakes competition at the Meadows. Number 2, Rocketdale, owned by Morrison Racing Stables' John Fielding, trainer Brett Pelling, driver Andrew McCarthy. Rocketdale comes in on a 3-race winning streak, 2 at the Meadowlands, including the Shady Daisy. Last time in the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes, she has won 7 of her 9 starts so far in 2024. Number 3, Odds On Platinum, owned by Let It Ride Stables Incorporated and Odds On Racing. Trainer Ian Moore. The driver is Todd McCarthy. Todd won this Lynch race back-to-back in 2021 with Grace Hill and then in 2022 with Sweet Kisses, so he's looking for his 3rd. Odds On Platinum comes in with back-to-back wins, one at Woodbine and then last time at Northfield in the $100,000 Courageous Lady for her 4th win overall this year. Onto the track, number 4, Mickey in Love, owned by Ron Coyne Stables, Blair Corbell, Carney and Carney, trainer Ron Coyne Jr., driver Jason Bartlett. Mickey in Love coming off back-to-back 4th place finishes, but she does have a Sire Stakes win to her credit at Harrah's. Last time she was at Pocono, June 22nd, had a 2nd place finish in a Pennsylvania Sire Stakes race here behind number 2, Rocketdale. Number 5, Pass Line, making her way out onto the track. She's owned by Burke Racing Stable, Weaver Buscemi, Baldacchino, Rich Lombardo Racing. Ron Burke is the trainer, Scott Ziron the driver, and this is one of 3 Ron Burke entries. Also has the 7 and the 8 as a trainer for this one. Pass Line has spent a lot of time this year in Canada, and then 2 starts in the United States for the Burke barn, including a 2nd place finish at Scioto in a $100,000 race. Number 6, Caviart Bell, owned by Caviart Farms, trainer Nancy Tactor, and the driver is Yannick Gingras. Caviart Bell had won back-to-back at the Meadowlands before a beaten favorite 6th last time out in the Shady Daisy. She has 3 wins overall this year, raced just once this year at Pocono, a 2nd place finish back in June. Number 7, My Girl EJ, now on the track. She is owned by Burke Racing Stable, Weaver Buscemi, Ron Burke, and Earl Novak. Ron Burke, the trainer, Dexter Dunn, the driver, and My Girl EJ has hit the board in every one of her 8 starts this year, including 4 victories. That after a 2023 season when she earned nearly $700,000. And finally, number 8, Can I Get a Loop? Loop, owned by Burke Racing Stable, Lawrence Carr, Phil Calora, Weaver Buscemi, Ron Burke, the trainer, David Miller, the driver. And David Miller has won this race twice before. This one, Can I Get a Loop? Loop has hit the board in her last 6 races, but no wins in that span. Morning line selections here, 2, 6, 3, 7. The favorite is 2, Rocketdale, but let's go down to Jess Scott and see who she likes here in the Lynch.
Thanks, Jim. It is the James Lynch Memorial for those 3-year-old pacing fillies. I am also on board with Rocketdale. Even money on the board right now, coming off of a 3-race win streak. Tompkins Gear's Shady Daisy in a Pennsylvania Sire Stakes event over at the Meadows. If you go 4 back, it just was an unfortunate trip, parked every step of the mile. Since then, she's been on top of her game and hasn't been favored in any of those 3 starts. She's got 7 wins from 9 starts so far this season after just 1 win last year. She gets a really good post to work with, some post advantage on a couple of others who seem to like to leave the gate as well. If she can be forwardly placed off of the gate, I really think she is the one to be in here. Can I Get a Loop? Loop is one of 3 in here for trainer Ron Burke. Post 8 for her. David Miller's choice in here over Odds On Platinum, who had just won at the Courageous Lady at Northfield last time out by 4 lengths after a game first over move. Can I Get a Loop? Loop has been in the hunt every start so far this season. She did a lot of the heavy lifting last time out after making her way to the front in that Pennsylvania Sire Stakes action when Sweet Gal benefited off of a perfect pocket trip. She was second in the Shady Daisy behind Rocket Deo. She was second in the Audio Volo behind My Girl EJ. So just a couple things haven't worked out in her favor. She draws towards the outside of the gate. Hopefully David Miller can have her forwardly placed. She's 28-1 on the board right now. My Girl EJ for the connections of Ronnie Burke and Dexter Dunn, who's had such a great day so far. She's coming off of a second place against Rocket Deo, who I think just took advantage of setting the fractions her own way on the front end. Outside post for her today, but again, she has been another one who's been on top of her game. 4 wins from 8 starts so far this season. And an interesting horse I like in here is the 5 Pass Line, another Ron Burke trainee in here. I thought she was much, much better last time out in Ontario Sire Stakes action. 49-2, 26-4, odds of 18-1. She was second against It's a Love Thing. She came charging home late in the mile, and I thought it was a really nice step in the right direction. I'm going to use her as well. She gets post 5 and picks up Scotty Z. I did mention odds on Platinum just a bit there. I thought it was a really game first over move in the Courageous Lady at Northfield. She also comes out of the same Ontario Sire Stakes action 3 starts back. She was 12-1, and she was third behind It's a Love Thing and Pass Line, and was beaten a length and a quarter there from an outside post. She gets another good post to work with, and she's 7-1 on the board. 2-8-7-5 for me in race 10, the James Lynch Memorial.
Last call, race 10. Get those wagers in. Post time approaching. The starter is called. The 3-year-old pacing fillies to the gate for today's 10th race. This is the James M. Lynch Memorial Pace and carries a purse of $250,000. And around the turn they go. The Pacers reach the back stretch, and they are underway in the Lynch. Caviar Bell quickly away, center of the track, leads it by a half length. On the inside, speed from Sweet Gal. Odds on Platinum is parked out 3 wide, just to her inside. Rocket Dale now moves up to third as odds on Platinum drops back to fourth. My Girl EJ finds a spot fifth in front of Mickey and Love. After that comes Pass Line. Can I get a loop at the back of the pack? And now Rocket Dale working her way up on the outside to challenge Caviar Bell as they hit the quarter in 26-1. Zippy pace to start as Rocket Dale takes over the lead for Andrew McCarthy. Puts Caviar Bell back in the pocket, about a length and a half then to Sweet Gal in third. 2 more to odds on Platinum, lagging a bit behind the cover. My Girl EJ, the favorite at 8-5, is fifth there for Dexter Dunn, who's had the hot hand today. Saving ground still with her. Then it's Mickey and Love, sixth. After that, Pass Line and the trailer. Can I get a loop? Rocket Dale to the half mile, 54-2, 28-1 for the second panel. On to the straightaway, Rocket Dale. McCarthy not asking her much right now. Good spot in the pocket, Caviar Bell. Now it's odds on Platinum with Todd McCarthy, a first over mover. Third in still Sweet Gal. My Girl EJ found some cover. She's still about 5 away, but she's gaining. Pass Line joins the outer flow. Mickey and Love saving ground way back to Can I get a loop? It's Rocket Dale still there by a length. She rolls to 3/4, 121-4, 27-2 third panel. Rocket Dale facing pressure from odds on Platinum. Caviar Bell hasn't moved an inch in the pocket. My Girl EJ about 2.5 back, spinning out wide. Top top of the stretch. Rocket Deo still there. Now to the inside comes Caviar Bell. Odds on Platinum not done chasing. Andrew McCarthy and Rocket Deo trying to hold. Todd McCarthy and Odds on Platinum surging. Rocket Deo, Odds on Platinum. It's a photo between the brothers in the Lynch. Comes down to Rocket Deo and Odds on Platinum. Which McCarthy will it be? The mile 149 flat. There are a lot of times I'll call a photo and I have an idea of who won, but don't want to say for sure. This one, I am not sure at all based on first glance. Let's see, second glance, if we can tell what's going on here. Rocket Deo, the favorite with Andrew McCarthy, odds on Platinum with younger brother Todd McCarthy, is gaining at the line, and maybe the 3 on the outside. Let's wait to see what the judges say. The judges have posted the unofficial order of finish. Race 10, number 3, Odds on Platinum, finished first. Number 2, Rocket Deo, finished second. Number 6, Caviar Bell, finished third. Number 1, Sweet Gal, finished fourth. Unofficially 3, 2, 6, 1 in race number 10. And heading to the Hanover Shoe Farms Winner's Circle is the unofficial winner of the 10th race, the 2024 James M. Lynch Memorial Pace, and that is number 3, Odds on Platinum, 3-year-old Bay Filly by Bettor's Delight out of American Jewel by American Ideal, bred by Hanover Shoe Farms Incorporated of Pennsylvania, owned by Let It Ride Stables Incorporated, Inc., and Odds on Racing, both of Boca Raton, Florida. Ian Moore, the trainer. Todd McCarthy doing the driving, and Todd has won the Lynch now 3 times. He's done it 3 times, as a matter of fact, in the last 4 years. Also won in 2021 and 2022. And Odds on Platinum, the 4-1 third choice on the board, came in red hot, winning 4 of her last 5, success in Canada, and then a win in the Courageous Lady last time out at Northfield. And she keeps it right on rolling here today. It's her 5th win in 11 races this year, her 7th lifetime career earnings now over $579,000. She sets a new lifetime mark of 149 flat, and that matches the stakes record for the James M. Lynch Memorial. Todd McCarthy drove Grace Hill to that same time in 2021. So again, congratulations here to the 2024 Lynch Memorial winner and all of the principals involved with her. That's number 3, Odds on Platinum. We now have Jess Gotten in the Hanover Shoe Farms winner's circle with the winning trainer. Jessica, take it away.
Thanks, Jim. Standing by with winning trainer Dr. Ian Moore. Nice to catch up with you again. It was just like yesterday we were at Northfield. Let's talk about odds on Platinum here. She won a game first over performance last week, and again this week. She just likes to grind out those miles.
Yeah, she does. That's not typically the way she races. She usually breaks the gate very quickly, and today I guess there was others that were doing the same thing. So it all worked out, and yes, she's very tough, and we're really proud of her. She's a sweet mare.
What's been the difference from her at the age of 2 to 3? She had a couple of wins last year. Now she's got 5 wins from 11 starts.
She's matured quite a bit this year. She used to be very aggressive, even to jog at home, and now you can jog her with 2 fingers, no problem. I just warm her up jogging. She's really good. And Todd said he was going to score her out of there. I said I wouldn't do that if I were you. So he did actually a little bit, but she can race from the front, from the back, and wherever. So she's just a sweet mare, like I said, and we really love her.
Stakes record performance in the Lynch, 149. I know you just had a little bit to catch up with Todd there. What did he have to say about her?
I said she was perfect, and I asked him about getting off the gate. He said, well, we were really smoking out of there. So he ducked for cover, which everything's fine. So we'll take it.
And that was a nice mare that she gunned down in Rocket Day at the end. What were you thinking while you were waiting for the photo?
I thought it might be a little difficult in with that bunch first up, but, man, she just keeps on going, and she won't quit. So, we're looking forward to her next one now, but we'll savor this one for the night.
Nice job.
Thanks very much.
Odds on Platinum takes the James Lynch Memorial Stakes record, 149.
Thank you very much, Jessica. Congratulations to Ian Moore and Todd McCarthy and the owners for Odds on Platinum. We now have the rundown for race 10. The rundown for the 10th, number 1, Sweet Gal, finished 4th. 2, Rocket Deo was 2nd. Number 3, Odds on Platinum, the race winner. 4, Mickey and Love, finished 7th. Number 5, Pass Line, was 6th. 6, Caviar Bell, finished 3rd. Number 7, My Girl, EJ, finished 5th. And 8, Can I Get a Loop Loop, was